Everyone talks about automating, but no one talks about how hard it is to get right. The weeks of planning, the trial and error, the delays, the rework. What if you could skip all of it? What if your first try was the only try you needed? Because with the right platform, you don't start from scratch. You start from certainty. This is Vention, the world's only AI-powered full-stack automation platform, where you design custom machines with generative AI, program with an AI-powered coding assistant, simulate with physics before the first bolt is turned, and deploy intelligent robots that see, react, and grasp like humans. Everything is built to work together. Software and hardware engineered as one. Operations you can measure and improve. AI built in, complexity left out. This isn't just faster. It's the new way to automate. Get it right the first time with zero-shot automation.
Welcome to Demo Day 2025. This is our 6th edition, and I have to tell you, this one's different. This year, we're not just showing progress, we're showing a shift, pushing the frontier of industrial automation and robotics further than ever before. Now, it won't surprise anyone when I say this. AI is the story of the year. At Vention, AI is just not something we talk about. Something that is already embedded across the entire platform. So when you're designing with Vention, you're designing with AI. When you're programming, well, you're programming with AI. And when you're deploying robots, they're AI powered from the start. AI makes Vention simpler, smarter, and far more powerful. So whether you're a manufacturer setting up your first robot cell, or a global enterprise running a multi-year transformation, Vention gives you the tool to scale and to succeed across the entire spectrum of automation project. And let's face it, those projects are hard, really hard. With traditional technology, automation project can almost feel, well, manual. Takes time, takes effort, and compatibility, it's always a challenge. But here's the question. What if we could automate industrial automation itself? That's not a dream. That's actually Vention, the only platform that unites hardware and software. And because we've built the broadest tech stack for automation and robotics, today we're shifting breadth for depth. The result is a platform so powerful that automation itself becomes automated. The age of AI, we call this zero-shot automation. Today, you're going to see it in action. Let's get started.
Every great automation project starts with an idea. But an idea, no matter how brilliant, is only the first step. The real challenge is turning that idea into reality, a process that involves hundreds of decisions, each with a lasting impact on your factory floor. Every choice, big or small, affects your revenue, your timeline, and ultimately your success. That's why we created Vention Projects, a collaborative way to bring your team together and help you make the right decisions from day one. Let's take a look. Your Overview tab replaces endless back-and-forth emails with a guided, structured process to define the scope of your automation project. You can see how answering a few simple questions brings immediate clarity and alignment. This process is powered by the industry's biggest repository of machine specifications to help you scope your requirements without any gray zones. This creates a shared foundation that you can refine with your team or with a Vention expert to help you design the right solution. The Attachments tab is your shared library. Store PDF quotes, floor plans, CAD files, or even just important links. Anything your team might need, ready when they need it, and always accessible. In the Items tab, you can add new or existing designs and visualize every component in full 3D. And with the Purchases tab, you get full visibility into your order history, from quotes to invoices. This allows you to compare quotes side by side to find the best fit for your budget, giving you greater control over your ROI. As you refine your design, the platform becomes the single source of truth for all project details. making collaboration with your team and Vention experts effortless. You can also easily track how your entire project evolves over time with change history browsing, ensuring that any last-minute changes are immediately visible and can be addressed before they put your project at risk. And now that you've seen how Vention Projects brings clarity to the planning phase, it's time to take the next step.
Today, we're designing a custom end-of-line packing solution, and we're going to do it right here together. If you've used Machine Builder before, you'll notice it looks different. Cleaner, simpler, and faster to use. Our updated navigation bar and context menus keep the tools you need right where you need them, whether you're designing, programming, or simulating your machine, so you can focus on bringing your ideas to life. Let's start by designing the case packer. As you add components, Machine Builder snaps them together automatically, making it fast and easy to ensure you've got the right position, orientation, and connection for your parts. With each part added to your design, the bill of materials and pricing is updated in real time. In our library of thousands of plug-and-play parts, we ensure compatibility when you put them together in Machine Builder. So when you add a gripper to a robot or a motor to an actuator, you know they're going to work together. And here's where AI comes in. With the updated Design Assistant, it's like having intelligent autocomplete for your machine design. Design Assistant will suggest the next part like an expert. And when you hover over intersections, an indicator appears. That allows you to fill in connections like a gusset with a single click. Another way the Design Assistant helps you is when adding subassemblies, such as a conveyor to your design. Just drag the desired conveyor into the scene, and the Design Assistant will add the legs, motors, sensors, and assembly plates for you. This case packer is going to get an enclosure. Just drag and drop a panel type, specify the borders of the panel, and presto, we've got an enclosure. Need cutouts or openings? Click the gear icon and we're into Panel Studio, where we can plan and map cutouts right on the panel while seeing the rest of our 3D design in context. Every great design needs an understanding of where it's going to live. Now you can import your facility's floor plan directly into Machine Builder. This allows you to position all the components of your machine to make sure there's no interference with columns, other machines, or traffic lanes. And now we know where to position the conveyors, packing station, and palletizer. We can see how much floor space these take and fine-tune their position for the perfect fit. And just like that, our end-of-line packing solution is complete. We've gone from a blank canvas to a fully specified, production-ready design aligned with your floor plan, all within the web browser. And here's my favorite part. What you design in Machine Builder is exactly what you get in your facility.
So nearly everything in space runs on solar power, and space demand for solar power continues to grow. We're the only solar cell that can self-heal from radiation damage. We also accomplish that in a flexible, thin, low-mass package at 1/10 the cost. Our number one priority right now is scaling our manufacturing facility here to meet our customer demand. Automation and partnerships with companies like Vention are critical to that because we need companies that are able to think creatively, help us problem solve around this new technology, and really bring these ideas to life.
Celestial mission is to make solar power in space abundant so that people could have enough power for anything they ever want to do in space. In practice, this means that we want to mass produce space-stable solar at 10 times lower cost than the incumbent technology can achieve today.
When we first started, we were building modules completely by hand. So as we start to scale, we need to have robots doing that, automated equipment, moving our product. One of our most recent projects was automating our wet edge hoods. So these are basically fume hoods that have 12 to 16 tanks each. So they're very long pieces of equipment. We had to configure custom actuators, create our own enclosures, and Vention really helped us do that. We spent a lot of time working with the Vention team, looking over designs. We found that it was very intuitive. Having the catalog one click away at all times was very useful. So any sort of motion studies we can accomplish very easily. And it helps us understand kind of our workflow, how our process will look like in the tool, and maybe see what our throughput will look like.
One thing that our team particularly liked about Vention is the ability to simulate the workflow that the tool will be using to actually test the equipment that they design before it's being built. We need this ecosystem to support us moving forward with our product development.
When I look at ROI, it's not a short-term view, it's a long-term view. It's about, what do you put in today and what's the value you're going to get out in the future. Automation is a really kind of clear winner for us because yes, it might cost some upfront, but if you do it very thoughtfully, the value that you can create through that new capability can way offset the cost of that upfront investment. We have huge ambitions. This facility is designed for 1 megawatt capacity, but we have long-term plans to build a 10 megawatt facility. We just want to be a key enabler to the space industry, and there's so much opportunity out there that we're excited to be a driving force in that.
Traditionally, integrating automation hardware was tedious. Hours of configuration done on the factory floor, under pressure, in less than ideal conditions. And today, we're changing that. With Machine Logic's software-defined configuration, every device, not only your machine motion controller, but also your robot, actuators, and sensors, are configured automatically to match your design in Machine Builder. And this unlocks something powerful. All the complex logic is not taken care of in the cloud, so the work left on the factory floor is simply plug and play. And plug and play hardware is just the beginning. With Machine Logic, we've introduced a redesigned code-free programming experience. Complex workflows can be built through a simple visual interface. Our new contextual command menu guides you to the right instruction for your specific machine, making feature discovery a natural part of the building process. And when you need more customization, you can drop in Python code snippets directly inside your code-free program. That means you get the speed and simplicity of visual programming with the power and flexibility of Python when you need it. And for the Python developers out there, Machine Logic also offers you a cloud-based programming experience with a built-in IDE right in your browser. And this is where the Vention AI Copilot really shines. It's not just trained on our Machine Logic SDK, it also holds an understanding of your 3D design and various scene assets. So you can now reference any waypoint or frame from your 3D scene, and Copilot will generate Python code for you. It's like having a robotics engineer at your side, turning specifications into code and speeding up development. Over the years, we've built thousands of automation applications, learning what it takes to make them reliable, scalable, and easy to maintain. Now, we've distilled all of that experience into ready-to-use components that you can build on. Introducing the Vention Developer Toolkit. Inside, you'll find a full suite of ready-to-use libraries for state machines, device communication, data storage, and operator HMIs. They are designed to work together seamlessly, so you can focus on building your application and not stitching tools together. And with our new command line interface, you can stay in your favorite local IDE. Write your application, push your code to the Vention cloud with a single command, and instantly simulate in 3D. The same workflow you rely on every day, but now fully connected to the digital twin. And to help you get started quickly, all of these libraries and tools are available directly as a project template in Machine Logic. So you can start building immediately from a solid foundation. So whether you're working in the Cloud IDE or from your own terminal, the Developer Toolkit puts the same powerful building blocks in your hands. And this is just the beginning. We're opening up the platform in a way we have never before. And more developer-centric features are already on the horizon. Now the real question is, will it work on the factory floor? And that's where simulation can give you the certainty you need before deployment. And this is why I'm excited to introduce a new way to validate your design and get it right the first time, the Simulation Checker. With the Simulation Checker, you can explore your design in a true physics-based environment, even before a single line of code is written. Gravity, collision, motion, everything behaves exactly like the real world. And when you're ready, you can step up to full program simulation, running the exact workflows you've created in machine logic. Every motion, every timing, every interaction can be tested and refined, so when you deploy, it works perfectly. That's zero-shot automation. No trial and error, just getting it right the first time.
Remains a family company to this day. We really pride ourselves on the quality of the products that we produce and the way that we produce them.
McAlpine produce over 5,000 different plumbing products, supplying mainly the trade, but also the public. They're the market leader here in the UK, and they also export to over 90 countries worldwide.
This is the first cell that we've had that can produce product from plastic pellets all the way through to being packed in a case without any human interaction.
We have raw material vacuum fed in to a flexible pipe extruder, extrudes the pipe and then scrunches the pipe, collates it all into one part. It then adds two ends to it automatically, and then it tests it automatically, and then it feeds it down through a packaging machine, which then packages it, and then when it came out of the packaging machine, it was manually placed in a box. The Vention cell will now automatically pick the flex, place it into the carton in rows of 13, depending on the SKU. It can package 6 different products in 4 different boxes. It then is transferred over to an outfeed conveyor, where it feeds through a case sealer, which folds the flaps, tapes the box, and then a label is applied as well. The design process using the Vention platform was like nothing we've used before. Majority of the time, automation suppliers will give you a 2D drawing. With Vention, it's all in 3D. The ability to collaborate within the team and with Vention in real time was a game changer. The support we've received from Vention post factory acceptance tests has been exceptional also. So the next step for McAlpine in their automation journey, McAlpine are determined to solve the issue of bin picking.
There are lots of human interactions here which are low value and low value add. The employees don't particularly enjoy doing those tasks, and we recognise that this is a 24-hour, 5-day operation. We have had various components of automation in this site for about 40 years. So from very simple pick and place robots up to much more complex ones like the ones we use with Vention at the moment. We can see that that's a direction of travel that we want to be going in.
McAlpine will not compromise on quality. So with the cost of everything rising, the only way for us to keep the quality and improve the quality is to find efficiencies through automation.
We're living through one of the most transformational moments in history. Artificial intelligence has gone from something that computes what we type into a chat box to something that now sees, moves, and acts in the physical world. Across industries, from consumer goods all the way to automotive, we've often seen the same picture. Operators standing in fixed positions, moving parts from a tray or a bin and placing them into another machine. These tasks do not require full mobility or a human's full range of motion, but they do require perception, dexterity, and fluid movements, skills that until now only humans could bring. And here's a challenge. These tasks are repetitive, difficult to staff, and yet absolutely essential to production. They are present on every factory floor and until now have been too difficult to profitably automate. That's a challenge we are solving by bringing true physical AI to manufacturing with AI Operator. So how does it work? Well, at the core of AI Operator is Machine Motion AI, our 3rd generation plug-and-play automation controller. Powered by NVIDIA GPUs, it has the computational power to run advanced AI pipelines directly on the factory floor. This enables the system to leverage state-of-the-art foundation models for perception, depth estimation, grasp planning, and context-aware collision-free motion. The AI operator adjusts in real time and avoids every collision without requiring any complex programming. It also thrives in high-mix, unpredictable environments, performing reliably under various lighting conditions, from bright production floors to low-light environments. Multiple products, diverse colors, shapes, and materials are absolutely no problem. With AI Operator, you can access the power of frontier AI models combined with proven industrial hardware. This means you don't have to redefine safety standards or how you conduct factory acceptance tests to bring the very best of physical AI to your factory. And because AI Operator is built on a full stack platform, you can easily customize it to the exact solution you need. This is physical AI for industry, unlocking a new era of productivity right on the factory floor.
I'm very excited about the new work that we're doing with the team at Vention with the product called AI Operator. So NVIDIA, we build the technology that enables robotics developers to bring accelerated computing and bring AI into their products. We have been working with Vention for a while now to integrate NVIDIA's computers and accelerated libraries to realize applications and robotics which is faster, smarter, and accessible. Combined with machine motion AI, NVIDIA Jetson is bringing accelerated computing right at the edge where you can have the robots perceive, plan, and act with intelligence. Simulation is helping to create synthetic data, which is required for training of the large AI models. So the robot can, in real time, sense, perceive, and plan its actions to deliver the throughput with the performance and accuracy that is expected of industrial applications. Thanks to the advancements in AI and products like AI Operator, manufacturers are now able to adjust to the new paradigm of agile manufacturing and the changes that is needed. With Vention's AI Operator, it's now possible to deploy robotics for these applications that require constant updates, constant changes, that have to be more flexible. All of these capabilities are now accessible to the technician on the line. It enables you to deploy robots in a large variety of environments and applications. So we are super excited to bring these technologies to bear through AI Operator with Vention.
Vention has deployed more than 20,000 machines in factories across the globe. Through this experience, we've identified common automation challenges that can be solved with pre-engineered solutions, helping you go from zero to automated in just a few clicks. That's why we created Click and Customize Solutions. This is practical automation that adapts to your manufacturing process. With Click and Customize Welding, start from 6 pre-configured designs, from robot pedestals or welding carts to multi-table setups. Give your welding robot even more reach with machine motion AI and a 7th axis range extender. Everything is designed to integrate within your current welding setup. With Click and Customize Machine Tending, part loading and unloading becomes effortless. Choose between drawer or part presenter bases based on part size and desired machine autonomy. Add accessories with guaranteed compatibility, including tool changers, grippers, and CNC door actuators. Our pre-engineered machine tending bases arrive pre-wired and pre-assembled. What used to take weeks of engineering is now ready in just a few clicks. And while Click and Customize applications like welding and machine tending give you unlimited customizability, our Rapid Series product line takes turnkey automation to the next level. Introducing Rapid Series Sanding. This isn't just standing on a robot. It's a complete production-ready solution that can be deployed in under a day. But standing isn't just automation, it's craftsmanship. And to achieve flawless results, we partnered with 3M, pairing their world-class abrasives with our automation expertise. From the moment it arrives, Rapid Series Sanding is ready to work. The intuitive touchscreen lets any operator create new recipes in minutes with minimal training. Once your recipe is created, just place your panels on the table and the system will automatically measure their dimensions and start sanding, getting you a perfect finish every time.
Sam Cripps, Red Seal cabinet maker, Vice President at Cripps & Sons Woodworking. We started cabinet making in 2009 with Jim, Dad, and myself. Since then, my brother and I are now the owners. We built a new facility in 2022 and have taken Cripps & Sons Woodworking from where it was to where it is today.
Jim Cripps, a Red Seal cabinet maker and president of Cripps & Sons Woodworking. One of the biggest challenges we have is the time-consuming process of sanding. We're looking to increase efficiency, increase quality of sanding, and also consistency with this automation project.
One of the biggest things that drew us towards the Rapid Series sanding was the use of the interface, the simplicity of everything, the ability to have a number of different recipes that we were able to choose from. Things that made it a lot more comfortable for us to be able to allow our team to use and know that they were going to have a simple time using the machine.
We can see it already halving the time it takes at least to sand all of our products. The quality of the finish for all the products that we put on that sanding robot will be a lot better, a lot more consistent, and will result in better products for the end user.
Throughout our automation journey and being involved with Vention is that the opportunities are absolutely endless for being able to automate processes here or there. We're definitely really excited for the future and of automation within our shop, but definitely within the industry as well.
If Rapid Series sanding is the star of this year's lineup, the Rapid Series Palletizer is the legend that keeps raising the bar. From small manufacturers to Fortune 500 companies, it's proven itself as a reliable turnkey solution in real production environments. That's why we're so excited to introduce the next generation Rapid Series Palletizer, redesigned for faster deployments and safer operation. Now featuring a mobile-ready base, integrated pallet locators, area scanner protection, built-in status lights, and extended pallet height capabilities. At its core, Rapid Series Palletizer comes fully integrated with Vention's full-stack automation platform. And with our newest release, Remote View Recording, operating your palletizer just got an upgrade. If a box gets stuck on your conveyor or an e-stop halts production, you can now replay the exact moment it happened. Each video includes a timeline with status indicators like running or e-stop, so you can trace the root cause, solve the issue, and get back to work. Machine analytics takes it further, giving you real-time visibility into cycle times, throughput, and downtime patterns. And with remote support, expert help is only a click away. Connect with a Vention engineer directly from your pendant and resolve issues in minutes. 0 to automated in just a few clicks isn't just a promise. It's how modern manufacturing moves forward. With proven solutions, continuous support, and intelligent connectivity, the future of automation isn't coming. It's already here, and it's ready to work.
With advancement in AI and robotics, we created zero-shot automation. It makes it easier, faster, and more powerful to automate with state-of-the-art tools and methods. So whether you're creating your first robot cells or driving an enterprise-wide automation transformation, Vention is your partner and platform of choice to support you end-to-end. Thanks for being with us today. We can't wait to see what you will automate next.